I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Dragons of War. We are rejoining the party after they have found a mysterious fallen star, a meteor that has crashed into the earth. It cracked open, and green slimes that were mobile and moving around and attacking the party were found next to it. As you guys are exploring around the pit, you see that the meteor struck the earth so hard that it has opened up a tunnel that leads down into a cavernous system. But before we continue exploring what's going on here, we're going to go over some of the motivations that you guys have for being here in the first place to remind everyone of what's going on. So, to start with, we're going to begin with the one with the biggest reason for being here, Goracool. I'm sorry, can someone mute their mic? I'm getting a lot of feedback there. um, Goracool has studied the stars and knew that there was going to be a comet that was going to crash here. And so he has moved to this area for like a decade in order to be ready for this event. And when it finally crashed, he was excited to go and study it and explore it. However, Elodie has also been sent here by the elves in order to try and ascertain the threat of this star because they had a prophecy about it as well. And so she had traveled from Sheath Kalora with Pesci, the forest gnome who lived in Sheath Kalora. And although he doesn't necessarily care about elven prophecies and all of that as a gnome, has the wanderlust, the curiosity, and is excited to go out on this adventure with his friend Elodie, who again the elves were like, "Go check that out. Go find out what's going on over there with that, and report back here with any threats or treasures, anything of note. Just whatever. We don't know what to expect. Yeah, tell us what you found." And then uh, we have Katla, the dragonborn sorcerer, not wizard, right? Sorcerer. Yeah. Uh, from
I think I'm a wizard. No.
Oh, you are a
Whatever you
wizard?
say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think I'm a wizard.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Too many games. Too many characters. All right. So yeah, you are a wizard. The Dragonborn wizard from the Dragonborn Empire to the far east on the frozen northeastern shores of Tenkenarth. And you have also come across texts that discussed this particular event. And so you came here, uh, far more recently than Gorakul. Gorakul's been set up and ready to do this because he studied the stars and knew exactly when it was going to be. You were only able to track it recently. And so, having discovered texts about this, it appears to have tied in with your wizard school learning. And so, you are interested in finding out more about this fallen star as well. Lucy. Lucy is a little bit more of a wild card in this whole aspect because you don't have a direct tie-in for the comet and the falling star and all of that. Instead, all catfolk come from the southern continent, although that doesn't mean that every single catfolk in the world was born on the southern continent, just that's where the race originates from. And the catfolk from the southern continent tend towards a life of seafaring, whether that's pirates or smugglers or actual cargo, crew members and all of that. But either way, it lends itself well to their nature of wanting to just travel everywhere and see everything. They behave much like regular cats in that aspect that they are never content to stay in one place. They have to go in, out, you know. And so I forget, and it's up to you really where you are from originally, but you find yourself here amongst these people. And much like a cat, this situation is acceptable to you for now, and it's leading itself to interesting things that are satisfying your cat like curiosity. And so you're content to stay with this party for now. That is, your motivation is simply companionship, and you've already been wherever else. Maybe you came up through the five kingdoms there and saw all of the Tieflings and their Chinese parallel culture. Or maybe you came from the border kingdoms and saw that medieval Eastern European lifestyle that they live. It all depends. Maybe you've been a bunch of places already, but this place is new. And as a new place, you're interested in checking it out. And that brings us finally to Zerash, who actually is native to this general area as a bugbear who. Wait, is it bugbear?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. As a bugbear who comes from the wilds there, or not the wilds, the horde. You have interacted with orcs and goblins and trolls and all of that many times, but you actually come from the clan that is not, I would say, integrated into the Frageshelmere human society. Um, as a Viking society, they're very warlike. You guys are very warlike. There's not a whole lot of peace to be had, but what peace there is to be had is mostly shared by the tribe that you come from. There's one lonely little village, Narbyad, that exists on the border of Frageshelmere, Greenyord specifically in the south there, and the Horde. And that tiny village, that settlement, houses half orcs and you. And you were traveling over to the next village over because that's a privilege that your tribe actually has when you encountered these people, and that was where we began.
Got it. Sounds like we're all potentially opposed to each other.
Misanthropes.
Potentially,
Indeed.
with Lucy being a little bit of a wild card.
Okay.
No.
And Gorakul is just sort of like the one just sort of focused on the fallen star.
As
He
is
said-
Elodie. And Katla.
This will be an interesting story to integrate into a brand new Pesci production, one-man play, The Star and the Dragon. Yes, this will be excellent, most excellent, as he's taking frantic notes.
Yeah, but besides that, sort of Gorakul is going to sort of examine this sort of fallen star and says, so this thing created this star, this has created those slime-like things, or maybe those things originated from the star. And he's sort of like, we need to examine this further.
I think we're all interested in examining it further, Gorakul. Question is, where are we going next?
I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Gorakul will discover something that I can steal and bring back to my people. But you guys don't know. You guys don't know that.
Well, we could carry this meteor to a safer place, but I feel like we are going to need a bit more manpower.
Well, but there's a hole in the ground here that's been revealed. There's a pathway that's been revealed. I think we should go figure out what's in that pathway.
My attention is strained.
Gorakul is sort of like, look, and says, I'm more interested in what in the world this is, what this is and the crystals inside of it.
Yeah, but what if the slimes got down into the hole?
What if
There's a hole?
I think we should go down in the hole.
There's a
There
hole.
could be
why would we even bother with we counted that the ones that have hatched have already been destroyed.
But maybe the going down will explain why the star hit in this exact place.
And also, no, you didn't count and make sure all of the slimes were destroyed. You destroyed the eggs that were there and the slimes that you saw.
No.
Well, I would suggest let's. What's required to recover spells? Is that a long rest?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, let's do let's do a long rest.
Well, I certainly want to just try and figure out this thing more, this meteor more.
Okay.
So if you ask me, during this long rest, I'm going to examine and figure out the sort of science with this meteor.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to apply a long rest. I'm going to let you guys camp out next to the meteor here.
It is safe to camp here, correct? We have secured it.
That is not a question that will ever get a straight answer from me. The best I will
roll to see if we can.
Yeah, the best I will ever give you, even with a roll, even if you roll a 20, is that it seems safe, that you've taken all necessary precautions to ensure your safety, but, there is never a guarantee of safety because, like, if a dragon flies overhead and sees you and decides that you're a snack, then I guess it wasn't that safe.
Understood. However, I'd like to secure this as best we can before we proceed to a long rest.
Understood.
Too many tales of bards being snapped up by dragons in this area.
So
I
that
prefer not to be one of them.
that would be a survival roll. Now, as always, someone can assist someone else in this, and if they roll above a 10 or above, then the other person gets advantage on their roll.
All right. Survival, huh?
Let me see if I have.
I'm +3.
I am untrained, but I have a +2, so I can assist.
Yeah.
Whoever has the highest.
Yeah, so Zerish has a +3, so why don't you assist Zerish?
I have a +4.
Oh!
+4 for Katla.
Yeah, but so then
Lucy, sorry.
then Katla, if your survival is +4, Pesci, why don't you assist Katla?
It's Lucy. He's confused.
Oh, Lucy.
Yeah, it's Lucy. No, my survival's only +1.
It didn't make sense to me, but
No, Lucy. I have a.
okay.
+4.
So Pesci, you do your
I'm
best to
live.
try to assist, but you start monologuing from one of your plays.
Yes, the glorious adventure of.
So
Wait, who's the one that's doing the survival? Is that
That's
Tanya.
well, it's
Lucy.
Lucy.
Oh,
Good that you rolled.
Lucy,
Survival.
okay.
Look this up.
Yes, I recount the plays, the wonderful plays of Boxer, the cat and its survival.
Well, Lucy has set up a camp or two in her time, and this doesn't faze her one bit. She, listens to your monologue and continues to roll out the bedrolls and set up the tent and make sure that everybody is positioned, to where you'll see anything coming at you. It doesn't offer you a whole lot of defense against it, but at least you'll see it beforehand. So that's a good thing. So.
Okay. So is that all we need to do now for the long rest?
Well, that's all you can do as far as that. The rest of it is just being like, okay, we go to sleep.
Okay. We go to sleep.
well,
Good night, Jim. Only old people understand that. But.
Yes.
Gabriel, I'm sorry, I'm out of spell slots, so I'm very uncomfortable with proceeding until we do a long rest to recover spell slots.
That's all right. It gives Gorakul time to examine the meteor and the
Yeah.
crystal inside of it.
So why don't you go ahead and roll investigation so that you can get that out of the way?
You know.
All right. So as you're investigating the meteor throughout the night, you notice that it begins to glow softly.
Oh.
That's curious.
Does that? Who's the only? Is Gorakul the only person who notices that? The rest of us are asleep.
Well, who's on watch?
I probably am.
Well, then you can roll perception.
I can roll perception. Okay, yes I can.
I could be too.
Yeah. Doesn't look good.
Yeah. So unfortunately, you failed to notice the soft glowing meteorite.
Okay.
Can I roll perception?
But Gorakul notices.
Yes, and he's like, curious. And he's sort of like is examining this sort of glow and is going to try and further understand this meteor.
All right. Now roll perception.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So
Unnatural 20.
yeah, an unnatural 20. You notice that this same glow is coming from the hole.
Hello. That's an interesting factoid. And
Almost as
can
if the other half of the geode is down there.
interesting. And as this goes on, he sort of like is going to try and take a sample of the crystals and make sure it's thoroughly extracted. So, in a sort of, so it doesn't look like it's too cracked or anything. Like, take a piece of the crystal geode.
You want to try and break a piece of the glowing crystal off?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Gabriel, you have to confirm that. Yes.
Yes, I said yes.
Have we all woke up at this point?
We're all-
Is Gorakul waking you guys up?
No.
No. Okay. So we're still sleeping. Snore.
So, Gabriel, how are you going to try to break off a piece?
Yeah,
He's-
he just does.
Okay.
Yeah. So he sort of breaks off a piece and is going to stash it away. What do I write down, DM?
Crystal? Meteorite?
Mysterious crystal.
Yeah, mysterious crystal? Meteorite shard?
Does
Base
it keep
shard.
growing?
You can't ask that question because you're asleep.
Does it keep glowing?
Yes. I suppose, yeah, glowing shard, glowing crystal.
Mysterious crystal.
Is it hot?
Ooh, I don't know. Is it hot?
Is it
Oracle.
hot?
You're touching it. You're touching it, and no, it's not hot.
So it's interesting. Crystal has luminous properties. I wonder if this light will have any effect on on the area around it, and he's going to try and as everyone else is as sort of everyone is resting along with him, he's going to sort of like stash it away and go to sleep.
Oh no, you spend all night studying the crystal.
But
The meteorite.
yeah, sorry, just
So now you don't get your long rest, and you have to roll a constitution check to avoid exhaustion. Oh no, you have exhaustion level 1.
and as everyone wakes up, I imagine they'll see a very sort of like sleep deprived Gorak who sort of examining the crystals and meteorite and just being just very, very exhausted.
Surrounded by various notebooks and scrolls that you're just madly jotting down notes in.
All right, Gorkul, have some coffee.
And
Time to get up.
try
go down this
and
hall.
think more into the times, Dad.
Coffee? Why? Is there no coffee where we are?
There's coffee.
What?
There's coffee. There's a coffee equivalent at the very least.
Bugbears have coffee. We take the beans, we grind them up, we boil them up, we just ingest them straight. You want some?
Just chew on the bean.
Out of character, you
That's
know.
not out of character at all.
Dad,
That's exactly what I would do first thing in the morning as a bugbear.
I was trying to be in character. I'm sorry, just
I gotcha.
Yes, he just grinds it with his teeth.
I just grind it with my teeth.
so you're just carrying around like these coffee beans that
I'm collecting them from the trees around me. It's
If
a
you-
tradition.
If you remember correctly, Hazard, Eric and Olaf used to drink coffee every morning as well. That coffee is native to Frageshelmir and the Horde.
So yeah, so that works. Sorry, I just was making sure.
That's good. Would you like some then, Gorkul? It would make your handwriting that much more shaky, I'm sure.
He sort of looks at it sort of curiously and then sort of takes it and drinks it up.
Uh,
Oh, now he's going to go from exhausted to highly nervous.
Yeah. So with that, I am going to rule that it gives you a +2 to your roll against the exhaustion. Although yes, you are now slightly more agitatable.
No.
And he's just sort of like, at this point, he's just sort of like chewing on his claws as he's sort of looking through his notes.
Okay. Does anybody else want some coffee?
Sure.
Sure.
Right, Dragonborns can.
The bard will offer his mug
Sarah?
and
Of whole,
try some.
of whole
and as
brewed
well,
coffee.
Oh, I have some
Catla-
candied apples. He will consume a candied apple, and in return, he will offer you a candied apple.
The super sweet candied apple with the very bitter bugbear coffee is kind of a sharp contrast, and you may or may not actually like it.
No, I love sharp contrasts. I'm a sharp bugbear. I'm very sharp.
Katla will offer some roasting skills with her fire breath
Ah,
to make
Now
the
we're
coffee
getting
more
done.
palatable.
now we're good to go. Now we're good.
All right. Let me delete these candied apples.
So everybody,
All right,
Then everybody-
candied apples deleted.
ready to go. So, do we now all see the light down at the bottom of the hole? Is that part of the? Deal here?
Nope. It's daylight, so there's no light glowing.
Oracle, do you see a light at the bottom of that hole?
That it's Goracool is just going to, as he's waking up, he says, "All right, I may or may not have seen a meteor right below into the caverns. So my guess is," and he sort of pulls out a crystal and says that a piece of this meteor is going to be is at the bottom of the caverns.
Well,
Can we use that meteor as a light, or do we have light to go down into the dark? Once we go down there, it'll be glowing. So.
Let's see. What do I have in my inventory? I do have candles. And I do know prestidigitation, so I can light some candles for us. Or if someone has a torch, or we can make a torch, because, I mean, we're in the woods, I can light it for us.
is the crystal still glowing, Dungeon Master?
The crystal in the cave is, but until you guys get down to it, you won't see the glow.
Right, but I'm talking about the piece of crystal that Goracool has chopped off, like the geode that's still remaining on the ground. Can we perceive it as being as glowing?
No.
Because
It's daylight. It's daylight. Although Elodie does have a torch, and let's see, Lucy.
I don't.
Do you not have an adventurer's pack? Here, you should have an adventurer's pack.
Where's that?
I'm giving it to you now.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why I had so little.
I mean, you do travel light, but that's maybe a little too light.
Okay. So it sounds like we're going to go. What's the walking order then? We need somebody with a torch in the front and somebody with a torch in the back. So we're thinking. I guess we're thinking Elodie in the front, and then
I can be in the back.
Zarish behind her, and then you've got Lucy in the back.
Yep, I have a torch.
And then everybody else in the middle.
Okay.
Oh, do you actually have the party sheet, the formation set up? That's awesome.
Well, that's what we're thinking, but we need the sheet first, right? Did you give us a map to work with yet?
Oh yeah, in just 1 second. There is actually a party order marching formation on the party sheet.
Party sheet? Where's the party sheet?
Up in the top right, the very top right button.
Oh.
Yep, hold on. We can get that situated. Are we playing Rogue's character at all, or are we assuming that he's out for now?
Because of his he can't play every other week, and he said that Scout basically comes and goes as he's scouting around during the weeks where he's not available.
Okay.
So Scout went off to Scout.
Gotcha. All right, so then I have the party sheet up. How do I rearrange it?
There's a tab for formation. I think you just drag the characters onto there, and it'll like auto set you guys in the formation that you want to be in.
It's the order tab, Brian.
Yeah, I'm looking for that, but I can't actually. I hit the little button there. Yeah, but then how do we? I can't drag anything. I'm trying to drag. And I can't really drag.
The characters on the left hand side. No.
No, I can't. Yeah, I can't drag.
Okay. Well, no worries. We'll just set you guys up manually in a second.
Ooh, natural stone bridges cave. Mmm, yummy. Going underground. Getting ourselves in trouble.
Is this now?
It's very dark. It's very dark in this cave.
Do I need to grab the torch?
Give it a second. It's not loaded yet. I think it's just black because it hasn't loaded yet.
Oh, okay.
Unless it is a very, very dark cave.
It's a very dark cave.
Oh,
Where is the map?
it's coming.
I like the small again.
Scrolling.
All right.
Get them out.
Can everyone see the map?
No.
No. I could.
Try zooming out if you can't.
I can see it.
I can see it.
I only see black.
You gotta try.
There's a very small portion that is.
There's a lot of black,
visible.
but then you can see the crater here.
You gotta zoom to fit.
Got it.
Hit that little zoom to fit button right there first.
Which one?
This? Yep. Okay. Now what you want to do? You want to scroll back, X out of that stuff. Don't need that. X out of that. Now scroll back. Use your mouse. Use your.
I gotta connect it first.
Right. Right. All right. I think we all have the map.
I see it now.
Yep. Rearrange our character slightly. So I'm over here. And then she's back here.
Yep, I'll accept the movement in just a second.
Yep.
Did you move me?
No, not yet. You gotta move yourself back.
Where am
You're in the middle.
I? Back here?
A little bit closer. Get up there. Yep, that's good. Yep.
Is Elodie in the front?
Well, she got the torch.
Me too.
And Gore.
Oh wait, you guys are facing the wrong way.
Okay.
So I'll go over here.
You back up. Yep, you're back there.
And Elodie has to.
Yep. There you go.
And Gorakul is going to be like behind Zerash and Elodie.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Now we got it going on.
So I can
I guess I'm in a good spot.
I will
And Gorakul, you also get a short rest while you're drinking coffee to spend your hit dice to recover your 5 hit points.
Lovely. Just
Pesci, do you want to move up a little?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for everyone to
Mhm.
settle, and I have a bunch of candles on me, so that should help with the night, with the dark.
Okay.
Anyone else, or
Hard to keep
Actually-
a candle lit in a cave.
true. I mean, could we have made like an extra torch or two? I mean, there's a bunch of wood out.
I wasn't done assigning explorers packs to everyone, but everyone who is an explorer, which includes Pesci and Elodie and all of that, you guys have explorers packs.
Okay.
So that comes with a torch.
Okay. Cool.
Do we need to access it?
No, you're good right now. Mm-hmm. All right. Now that we're underground, do we see anything, perceive anything? Just darkness.
Yeah, well, I mean, so you see the stone walls of the caves, and you see slimes that Katla blasts with her firebolt and just
Yay.
burns them all. You know, we don't have to go through another slime battle. You guys know how to handle them.
Does it look like this is man-made, or is this natural formation?
No, this is a natural cave, but it does appear as though whatever happened to the other half of the geode, it wasn't just like punched through and like lying down here, like it's gone. And so if Lucy, the ranger, wants to roll a survival check to check for tracks.
Okay.
Skills.
Skills, yep. Survivor.
Right here.
Yep, double click on it. No, you have to click on the
Oh,
dice.
sorry.
The dice.
Did I screw something up?
No,
What
it's fine.
dice?
The die. The thing is on the right. Take up. Right there. You're on it. Double click it.
One moment. I think there was because the bonus wasn't added. Let me fix that.
Yeah, she accidentally hit the wrong button there. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
no.
sorry.
So yeah. You are looking, but you don't see anything.
Can
Anybody else?
No, it's okay. It's just, it would have been a clue. So as you guys are going through the tunnels, you see some stone arches stretching above the stones to the right and left of you. Those are like 10-foot cliffs. So although you can't like see around it like right now, like there is a plateau up there that you can see. And so as you guys are coming around the corner here, you know, why don't you go ahead and everybody advance 30 feet. Yeah. So as you guys advance one, movement,
Yourself forward. Oh, okay. Did it go?
It's working on it. He's got to accept all the movements. David, move yourself.
Yep. Going to move myself.
Okay. Wow.
All right.
Joking.
All right. So as you guys come around this corner, you see a disturbing sight. There was once the stones of ancient Viking burials, all like stacked up in every nook and cranny of this cave. But now all of the stones have been disturbed, and in their place is a bunch of walking zombies.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Are these,
Oh yeah.
are these
He's
the Vikings? Or...
Zombies. I can kill zombies. I don't like slimes that I can't kill. I can kill these things. I'm ready to go.
and Abdul is like, what, and he's sort of like confused and all that stuff, and just what's the
Zombies. Let's kill them.
Atlas says, what sort of dark magic could have turned these Vikings into zombies?
Maybe it's a horse, and he just sort of is sort of trailing off as he's trying to theorize why they've been been awakened like this?
Mm-hmm.
DM,
Yes.
does Pesci know of any tales of zombies, Viking zombies?
Yes. Roll your bardic knowledge check.
What would that be? Just
So for this, it would be history.
history. Sure. History. Ooh. Oh.
That's okay though, because you do actually happen to know that there are tales of the dead coming back to life every night to fight in the halls of Valhalla. That's what you know about Viking undead.
Okay. How mean do I want to be right now? Sure. At this point, Pesci goes ahead and strums his lute and starts retailing the tale of Vikings fighting forever in the halls of Valhalla.
All right, and
This
everybody
Been
can roll
rages the zombies.
everybody can roll initiative, and then if you want to, apply your bardic inspiration, yeah.
What's that? Initiative. You got to go back, get your character sheet back up.
To the main?
Characters. This thing says characters. Hit character.
Okay, thank you.
What? Okay. Got to click your character.
So, what?
So-
I'm sorry, DM.
Roll.
What is it that you want me to roll? It's just
Initiative, yeah.
Okay.
Like I did.
is that INT over on the side
Yes.
under
It's
abilities?
in it in the main page of your character sheet.
Yeah.
Main
On the
page.
main page, is it under abilities? It's
Main
INT,
page.
or is it
It's under main.
Main.
In the exact center of your main page on your character sheet.
Ah,
Main.
next
there,
to AC.
INIT.
Right.
Okay.
There. Right.
So,
INIT. Drag that over there.
eight.
Okay.
Excellent. Now, the first Draugr comes rushing forward at Zerash.
Do I get a initiative attack here? Am I ready?
No.
No. Darn.
How about me?
Nobody was faster than this first skeleton.
Oh, great.
It's okay. That's why I'm here.
Because you are the tank.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're in a decent location, at least. There's only one path of entrance, so
Yeah,
What?
you guys keep healing me while I do. Oh, they're gonna miss me. They gotta hit me first.
The next skeleton
Are you? You killed
Hey.
my father.
Yeah, sorry.
You.
climbs out over on top of the arch and tries to shoot
I-
Lucy.
Oh no.
I'm all the way in the back.
Well, prepared.
Katla can
Short bow. That's problem there.
Katla help save her?
Possibly on
these are
your
just
turn.
attacks.
Yep. Should be fine.
Is it my turn?
Not yet. No. You gotta get the attack order. and
We're going in initiative order right now, so we'll have to wait until our turn before we can do anything. You click on the combat tracker to see what's going on.
Oh, great.
That's the
Now it is
icon
Lucy's
in-
turn.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, now it's Lucy's turn.
Now it's Lucy's turn. Okay, so now it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to target. You have a crossbow,
Yes, I do.
right? You're gonna want to target the guy who just shot at you, the
No, I
skeleton.
can't ever see these tabs.
Well,
So
make
which
it
one?
bigger. Stop a second. First, you gotta target somebody. You gotta control, click on the person that you're targeting. Hold down the control button.
I'm
Control
doing
button. Control button. Click, right click. Yep, okay, now you target it.
Perfect.
Now you're going to go over to actions. Is it actions? No, actions.
Cease.
Next one's actions. Next one down is actions. No, wrong one. Sorry. Go to bottom. Actions, bottom one. Sorry. Right. Okay. So now you've got a longbow. To the longbow. Okay. I'm going to roll that die. I'm going to take it strolled over.
This one?
Yep. Get over here. Yep. 12. You got him. Okay. Now you want to take the damage. It's right next to it. Take that guy. Yep. Roll it over. Boink. Nice.
As you take careful aim at the Draugr who climbed out on the archway, you loose your longbow arrow, nailing him right in the head. He goes toppling over the side, end over end, and falls to the ground, no longer in the fight.
Yay.
Well done. Okay, so now Elodie Marrow. Oh, you gotta end your turn. Button there. There you go. Okay. So now Elodie Marrow's got to figure out what she's gonna do. So we got sling, quarterstaff, darts, daggers, crossbows. I guess I'm gonna go crossbow. I'm gonna go skeleton 7. I can see that skeleton, right?
What about the one that's right in front of you attacking you with his sword?
Elodie Marrow. No, I'm playing Elodie Marrow right now. I'm not playing Zarish.
Oh, I'm sorry, Elodie. I am so sorry.
No, that's all right. Don't worry about it. So I'm going to use the sling. I was going to use crossbow. Okay, I'm use crossbow. Go. All right, got him. Let's see what happens on that one. Oh, cool. Okay. I'll take it. So skeleton 7 has got heavy damage.
Yes.
Yay.
The
Okay.
crossbow bolt slams into his shoulder and knocks his arm with his shield clean off.
Excellent.
Why can't I see something?
Because you're too far back yet, and so your visual is not as clear as mine is. So you can look at where I'm at, right? I can see everything coming at me at this point,
Okay.
right?
This Draugr charges Elodie as she tries to reload the crossbow, or maybe she's not even reloading it, but after she shoots, and just charges right in, but he used a double movement and cannot attack.
Good news for her.
This
No,
one
it's-
does the same thing, but with Zarash. He charges in at you, but he used a double movement, so no attack for him.
Okay, now I'm excited. Now I get to.
Kick out.
Now I get to try to kick it out. But hold on, I gotta change characters here. I gotta be Zarish. Okay, got Zarish. I got skeleton 1 targeted. I got my longsword, which I really enjoy. Well, the longsword I guess with the longsword, I've got what's my rule here? I've got 1 attack, and then I can prepare for another one.
No, you just get your standard action and a move action and a bonus action. So unless you have a power that gives you a bonus action, you pretty much just get your standard action and a move action. So you can make 1 attack and you can move.
Okay, so I'm just gonna make the attack. All right, and let's see if I can get rid of this guy. Okay.
He's heavily damaged as you chop into him. You actually take out half of his rib cage, but he's a skeleton, so
That doesn't. All right, Pesci, you're up.
Okay. So these are skeletons, DM, like fully emancipated, like no flesh, whatever skeletons.
Well, they have like some like dried flesh on them because this is a very cold environment.
Okay. So what I'm
They
going
look like
to
the
do...
token. If you scroll in.
Oh, okay. I see. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ready an action. I'm going to ready to cast Vicious Mockery on the next skeleton that is going to attack one of my party mates.
Okay. Why don't you just cast Vicious Mockery on them now?
Because I want to give them disadvantage on their attack.
Oh,
And I don't know.
I see what you're saying. You want to give the next attack disadvantage. So whichever one attacks next triggers your Vicious Mockery. Very smart.
Correct. And he has his lute out, prepared to strum, and he prepares his attack.
Nice.
My turn is complete.
Okay. Well, I think I could get out my quarterstaff and start batting these guys away.
You can you burn them? I guess you can't really. Well, you can burn them. No.
I
You
don't
may
know.
be able to determine whether or not your burning would be useful. Your cantrips you can just keep on casting as actions, Joy. So if you want to know like if it'll be effective, you can always ask.
Oh, okay. Well, my firebolt.
And by ask he means burn them.
Oh, burn them. Like how do? Oh, by just doing it.
No.
Right.
Okay. Well, my quarterstaff isn't good. I would rather do the burning.
No,
Okay.
no.
As
If your instinct is to use the quarterstaff, you should use your quarterstaff.
Yeah. How do I do that?
So you would control left click on whichever one you're targeting, but right now you aren't in reach. So first you have to go by one of them, and you can just take one step forward, and then you're by the one that charged Elodie.
Okay.
All right.
It's this one here.
Yep. And now control left click on it
On the
on the skeleton. Yep.
on the skeleton. Okay.
And then once you have your actions tab open, you'll see the quarterstaff has the D20 plus 4. You can just double click that.
Quarterstaff D20. Click, drag that over.
Or you can drag it over into the chat, yeah. No, 19.
Whoa.
All right, so you
That guy's a bunch of bones now.
Yeah, you smash the skeleton in the head and roll the dice, and I can say this confidently because.
Because.
Go ahead, roll it.
Oh.
The damage dice.
Oh, the damage dice. Where is that?
Oh, right next to the attack.
Like right where the next to where it says quarterstaff.
Yeah, so where the D20 plus 4, there's right next to it 1d6 plus 2 bludgeoning. You just drag that over just like you did the attack.
Drag that over. Okay. 4.
It's not intuitive.
Boom.
Yeah. Thank you.
You heavily damage its skull as you break its bottom jaw off with your quarterstaff, smashing into it. They're vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. So instead of taking 6, it took 12.
Wow. Cool. And it was fun too. Okay. Is that it for my turn then?
Yes.
All right. Skeleton 2.
All right, so this one is up on top here.
Actually, is Elodie next, right?
I don't think so. You got all the skeletons to go with first.
I mean, after the skeleton.
The skeletons have to go back first, but then yes, it goes back up to the top. Mm-hmm. Skeletons keep coming after us, man. How do they get past me? They can't get past me. We're in the dark.
I'm moving above the archway.
Oh.
That's creepy.
And I pull out my short bow and I ready to shoot your archer, but I can't because I had to double move.
Swat these guys down. Wow, man, they're all around. Crawling all on top of each other. Pain in the ass. Oracle, can't you just say something to make them all go away?
Good. Cool. It's just
Oh,
You guys have enough coffee.
What are the battles?
damn. Pesci, your vicious mockery goes off on that skeleton, but he missed anyway.
What?
It's okay. You missed.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what Pesci intended to do, was give him disadvantage, and so, you know.
He strums a wicked chord and makes fun of a skeleton not having any guts. Did he take psychic damage?
I am immune to poison, not psychic.
Nice try, though.
No, but I did psychic damage, not poison. Vicious Mockery is psychic damage.
Yeah, I said I'm immune to poison, not psychic. So yeah, go ahead and target this
gotcha.
skeleton and deal your psychic damage.
It is skeleton 4. Okay, so that's
skeleton 4.
this one. And where is There it is. Hooray! 2 damage.
All right.
Cool.
And you're like, it seems you've forgotten your fighting skills. And you just viciously mock him, and he doesn't like it, and he misses. All right. You guys are surrounded.
Mm-hmm. We are, but we don't care.
I can't get through. I think I'm gonna take elevation and shoot at you.
What does heavy mean?
Heavy damage. So I didn't kill him last time, but I swung at him. Oh, excuse me. It was Elodie shot him in the head with a crossbow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Skeleton 2?
Skeleton 2 is not something you can see on the board right now. Skeleton 2 is above Catla.
He tries to shoot you, but because he's firing into his allies that have you surrounded, he misses. Zarash.
Foolish skeleton. Come closer, I will kill you.
Great.
Great? Great! We kill! I seem to have hurt the ear of Lucy.
So I'm just going to hang out back here and wait for if my guys need like me to tag in.
Goracle, do something!
Goracle is just sort of mumbling to himself in the Lord. He's sort of like, needing those thunderclap.
You're using a thunderclap?
Yes, he's going to target 2 skeletons.
Okay. I'm glad that coffee got you to that thunderclap.
Wait, let me double check and make sure what Thunderclap's range is here. 5 feet. You create a burst. Yeah. So, each creature within 5 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
And that includes it.
So, you right now don't want to do that because
Right.
the only two people you would be targeting is Elodie and Katla, and Pesci. You'd be hitting 3 of your allies and none of the skeletons.
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm trying to say to move out of the way so I can
No, you
use.
can't because you got too jammed up. Why don't you heal Lucy?
I don't have any spell slots.
Okay. You have like a dart. You have a melee weapon of any kind?
He's sort of holding his turn until everyone moves out of the way. What?
Okay.
I'm trying.
You're fine.
Dad, Mom, are you upset at me?
No, I don't know. She's got a headache. You're good.
Can you maneuver into a better position for next time?
He's going to hold his turn until everyone moves out of the way so he has a clear shot at the skeleton.
Yeah, we may be able to rush depending on circumstances here. All right, so you're gonna end your turn, Gabe?
Yes.
Okay. Skeleton 1. It's back.
He swings his sword again. Finally hitting you.
Ew.
You?
That's not nice of him. Yeah, he's right in front of me.
How do
Ew.
you tell who's where?
I'm looking, so just moving a little bit forward.
Zarash drops to 0 hit points.
Oh.
He
That's
is
not-
unconscious but stable.
I do not have any healing points.
Okay, well. I'd love somebody to be able to do that, but we'll come up with that. Okay, so it's Lucy's turn. Hold on a second. We're having an issue with Lucy's screen here. I'm having an issue with Lucy's power.
Does that help?
Hold on. Trying to get the zoom in feature here. Here we go. Hold on. Now I'm trying to get the scroll the wrong way. Why did I do that again? Hold on. Sorry. Now I get the. You're good. Don't relax. Forgetting how to get the move right here.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. All right. So the Gabriel, where do you get the scroll function again? I forget. Moving it left and right. Okay.
It's the thing on the bottom.
That doesn't
Bottom
help.
right?
The thing on the bottom right is not actually showing up right now. So how do I make the thing on the bottom right show back up again?
If you undock the map and then redock it, that might help. Or if you unfull screen and then re-full screen.
There it is.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so now you
Yes.
you want to use that weapon again. Sorry, you want to use the longbow again. Right.
Well, hold on now. With Zarash being down, you can move through your ally's square and grab him and pull him out of there.
Okay.
Well,
Is that you?
hold on.
Okay.
That's an interesting question. We'll go back to the combat tracker again, though. Who's got healing skills here?
Not me. Pesci does. Don't you?
Yeah, I have a healing word that I can use on you.
Should I bring him back to you?
I have range on it, but you
You have
should.
range?
I don't know I think we might need to back up a little bit more to try to funnel them into the tunnel better.
So me grabbing Josh is a good idea, guys?
Well, I think that's probably not a bad idea. The problem is then you lose an attack. So
well, it's not so much that, so much as that Katla then becomes targetable because Zerush won't be there to guard. So if we move back, we may get
I can
some
take care of
hits.
myself.
Okay. Yeah, then pull Zerush back a little bit. I'm going to say let's try to funnel them a little bit more into this tunnel here because they'll have less movement. And I'll try to prop Zerush up a little better.
Okay. So how do I do that?
You just do it.
Just do it. Okay. Well, someone just did it.
Can we pull him back a little bit further, maybe?
Okay.
No, because she only has half movement when dragging an ally.
Okay. Cool. Sure.
All right.
All right. So that's your turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now elevate. All right. So we're now targeting.
I suggest you move out of the way.
No, I want to use my attacks. I want to try to.
Dad, you don't have to be that close to hit him.
Well, I guess that's true. I can move and then shoot, right?
And also-
yes, but you would take an attack of opportunity from it.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to be a close range sort of character.
That's true. Okay, well, I'm going to move and shoot. Okay, so I'm moving.
I think you should disengage.
No, I'm going to move and shoot. All right. Now I'm going to shoot. Should have just shot, Gabriel. See? I should have just shot.
No.
Yeah, I should have just shot.
No, you shouldn't have.
I should have, because now they attacked me as a result of that.
No, you should have disengaged. It's because you didn't disengage.
Did you kill?
All right, relax.
Out of character.
Everything's
disengage.
okay.
There.
Dad doesn't understand it.
No, I do. I need to kill these things. All right, well, I'm now unconscious, so.
Because you didn't disengage.
Cálmate, Conchale.
Gotta play the game, dude. Okay, skeleton.
Everything's okay. All right, so now this skeleton gets its turn, and it is going to swing on Katla.
Gonna swing on me. Can I whack it again with my quarterstaff?
On your turn.
Yeah, it's not your turn.
Oh, it's
so-
not my turn yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so did I get some damage here?
In a second, maybe. It's gotta attack you first.
Oh, okay.
We don't know if it hits. It did.
Yeah. Oh no.
All right. It
Oh no, I'm dying.
it knocks you into
I'm
dying.
so shocked. Oh no.
So now
Now we're SOL around here.
yeah, now things are bad. This skeleton comes around and readies its short bow. Zarash is unconscious but stable. Pesci.
Okay. So we're in trouble because of the number
Healing
of
word is a
skeletons
bonus
here.
action, right?
Correct, but I'm trying to figure out what else I can do here. Katla is okay. I kind of feel like I have to heal Katla. because
if you heal Zarash, he is big and strong enough to grab both Elodie and Katla.
Hmm.
okay.
And I would give him his turn, like right now, as he wakes up.
I'm trying to select you and Zarash. Why will
You have to
it
click on
un-
yourself first.
Okay.
Oh, and now you still have Skeleton 4 targeted, so if you don't want to.
There we go. Wait, how do I untarget this guy? Stop.
If you, yeah, if you click on him again. Here, I'll help you out. This will just clear all the targets. Now just target Zarash. There you go.
Cool. Healing word, yeah. There's my bonus action.
All right.
There you go.
So Zarash, you still only have 3 hit points, but you're up, and it is your turn right now. Well, actually, Pesci still has a turn too. So what do you want to do? Retreat, I assume.
Yeah, I want to say, you know, maybe we need to come back in a moment.
Yeah, you are up.
Let's retreat here.
I think that's a good idea. All right, so Zarish is going to grab Katla and Elodie and move. And I assume how far I go? 15?
Yeah, you can move 15, but you can move 15 per action. So that's your move action, and then you can move another 15 with your standard action.
Okay, so I pulled Katla and Elodie back, but I can move another 15, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to put myself back up here.
Why are you moving back up? I'm moving away.
Because
I
he's
know.
covering your retreat.
I'm covering your retreat. I'm your defense.
Okay, but you could take my square when I move out of it. I was gonna put. So my plan was to put down a minor illusion in front that looks like
Okay.
Zarash, where you came from, to see if maybe it can confuse the skeletons and buy us some time to retreat.
Okay, so you want to move first, and then I'll just move into your spot?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Because minor illusion is not very large, so I can only plop it down in one spot, unfortunately.
Yep.
So I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just target the square?
No, you just you say you do it. There you go.
Okay, I do it, and I'm done. Cool, I need to move. Shoot. Here, I'm back here.
Don't do that. You can move more than 15 feet, by the way.
Yeah, but I don't want to move too far out of
Party range
of everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to make sure that they stay within.
So saying, did you just
I'm
roll?
dead here.
You now have 2 death fails. If you fail again, you're dead.
I am dead here. Can I turn into a zombie and join the other team?
Yeah, right.
I'll help you out next turn. I needed to get Zarash working first, though, so I'll help you next turn, Katla.
Okay. So I guess I can't do anything but lay here and die.
I guess.
Yeah. And I think, Gora, cool, didn't you have a condition where if everyone was out of your way, you'd be able to thunderclap?
Yep.
Problem is you
So,
got 3
at the end of my turn, Zarash has moved everyone out of the way.
Yes.
Correct?
And
right.
Then
But it's a good thing.
Katla, is that your turn?
It's my turn, but can I do anything? No.
Well, like you said, all you can do is lay there and die. But if it's any consolation, you're doing it the best you possibly can.
Oh, okay, thanks. So I should just push her.
Seeing that everyone is out of the way, Gorakul is going to go over here and thunderclap.
Well, it's not your turn.
Isn't it my turn?
He had a condition trigger.
Oh.
That's the DM has to facilitate that.
Where am I?
DM.
You're right there.
I'm just used to being.
And then you can target those 3. Not the one up on the arch. Not number
Yeah,
2.
I know.
I can get that one. Says Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! They all succeeded.
Wait, there was one that didn't.
Oh, there was one that failed. Okay, good.
One that failed. So which one was it? It
Yeah,
was.
actually, they all say
It looked like nope.
The one on the
3 successes. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
doesn't mean.
means that Gabriel's spell did not work. They all saved. Right now, the dice are working very, very effectively for the skeletons.
Okay. Why?
It just happens. Some days the dice are not in your favor.
The RNG gods are not smiling amongst us upon us right now.
No. Now Goracle is in a world of trouble too. He's in the middle of everything.
He's not thinking clearly because
It's that coffee. You should have also had a candy covered
at this
apple.
point, and he's saying, "Go ahead and
Oh, look, they missed one.
Hopefully Pesci survives and can write a nice ode to all of us.
That's correct.
It will be an epic one-man play. With many costume changes.
Mm-hmm. All right. See who else hits here.
Uh-oh.
Yeesh. Yeesh.
Why did it roll twice?
I don't know.
Oh, it's still targeting Zarash. What? Alright, ignore that. Add Zarash. But I did hit Gorakul.
Hmm.
Injured again?
Yeah, Goracle is
Unconscious?
No,
No,
he just can't take reactions. So like he wouldn't get to make an attack of opportunity.
yeah, he's gonna have to run if he can get out of there. We'll see what happens. Got a couple more attacks that are waiting.
When is my turn? Next?
No, it's not. It's going around the corner here. We gotta get through a couple more skeletons first. Hmm.
I feel like I'm in a good spot to take someone out.
Gorakul gets pulled into the mob as you guys are retreating. You don't see what happens to him. He might live or he might die, but either way, you guys know that you still have to retreat. There's nothing you can do. You just see him get pulled into the mob. Like an episode of The Walking Dead where like they cut away right as like somebody's about to get eaten and in the next episode they're fine. But you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen with Gorakul. He just gets pulled into the mob.
Oh no!
No, that's good. He succeeded at his death saving throw, so.
He's unconscious. Okay.
I was just trying to think character-wise.
I gotcha, Lucy. So are we going to continue retreating and leaving Goracle there? We're going to try to fight our way into finding him.
Can't I?
Yeah,
do something?
it's gonna become part of the story. It's okay. You guys need to retreat for now. It's what has to happen. But you guys can make a fighting retreat, is what I assumed Lucy was gonna try to do.
Shoot, you're going to shoot again. All right. So go to your character sheet under actions. All right. Let's target. Yeah, longbow, but let's attack skeleton number 1 because he's got heavy damage. Let's see if we can kill this bastard. Right, so hold on. No, you can't. You can only see 2, 6, and 7.
Well, hold on. Lucy was engaged with skeleton number 2 in the bow to bow battle, and since that's the one who's threatening you guys as you retreat, like he's going to continue shooting at you as you retreat. The rest of them have swords and are like not as big of a threat.
Okay, so I should get number 2 that's up in the archway, right?
If you can.
No, you're moving right now. Stop. Let go.
Whoops.
Let go. You think?
Sorry.
Gotta click control.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Let's clear the targets. Oh, yeah, you're good. Never mind.
Push down control. Click on it. Okay. Now you targeted that. Okay.
Okay.
Now you gotta go to your actions.
Longbow.
Down bottom. Okay, got it. Yep. Longbow. Go. Boom.
Come on. Oh, it still hit. Cool.
This?
Yep. Go.
Just, yeah, like you said, the RNG is not with you.
Mm-hmm. All right, so your turn's complete.
It must be some weird random like date or time.
Okay, so I didn't die. Elodie Marrow didn't die. Very good. All right, so we gotta drag everybody out.
Yep.
But we got 6 and 3 are gonna do something.
Yep. They continue like grabbing Gorakul and they're like, yeah, let's make him one of us.
No!
All right. So is that Elodie's turn then?
Elodie is unconscious. She just so
yeah. I mean, it is Elodie's turn. I just everybody's gotta clear their own turn.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Don't be. And skeleton 6 is just like, yeah, let's drag this guy over and make him do our stuff.
All right, so I'm going to try to get rid of Skeleton 2. Should I drag everybody out, or should I just simply try to get rid of Skeleton 2? I think I'm going to try to get rid of Skeleton 2.
How about Skeleton 1?
Skeleton 1's too far away.
So is Skeleton 2.
No, 10 feet. I can attack within 10 feet.
No, he's up on the archway. He's like 15 feet in the air.
Okay, so what's the thinking here? We're gonna try to keep retreating. We're gonna fighting retreat. Okay. So I got javelin. I can throw a javelin at him.
You could.
I can throw a javelin at him.
The numbers are
Javelin.
One at number 1.
What's
May
that?
the numbers be with us.
The number one, the one that is most damaged.
Number 1 is most damaged. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Okay. But I guess I could. It's 20 feet. Can I do a longsword 20 feet, or have to run at it? I don't want to run at it.
You'd have to run at it.
Javelin, throw it.
What did you do?
It just shut down. My app just shut down.
It just crashed.
It didn't crash. It just whatever. All right. Sorry. Hold on. I gotta get that back open. Hold on, Carol. I need to borrow the chart. Excuse me.
Oh, you lost your battle.
Oh my gosh.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry.
No, Hazard. Come on now. Everything's okay. This is part of the story. It's gonna be fine.
We were fated to lose this battle. We've got a whole bunch of very large skeletons with double our hit points. In an environment where it was hard for us to do anything, we would have had to been super lucky to get through this. Super lucky. The math is just not working in our favor for a longer battle.
We've been set up.
No, it's my fault. I'm sorry.
It's not, April.
No, this is exactly what is supposed to be happening. It is okay.
This is the story.
Mm-hmm. This is the story.
Just remember the Kobayashi Maru.
That's well, I don't know if he knows that. Which map are we
He hasn't been watching that.
Okay.
We're gonna get him to it. Okay, so I was just about to throw a javelin at this guy.
At number 1.
That's right, at number 1. Actions. I'm going to throw the javelin.
Have to target it.
I did target it. It sucks.
Nothing?
No, I missed.
And he's going to move away now, right? You're going to move away.
No, I'm staying where I'm at because I'm the shield right now. I can't, unless I can carry people back farther. Can I carry people back farther, DM?
Yes.
You can continue carrying them, yeah.
Okay. So 15 feet.
Yep.
And Katla's also to be able to move 15 feet. Yep. Okay. All right. All right, sorry, I gotta get that, and I gotta get rid of that. Okay. Pesci, what can you do for us?
Alright.
Heal the one that is failed the death save twice.
Pesci,
Me, you gotta heal me. I'm
Pesci
almost
looks at
gone.
Katla and says, "How could you sleep during my amazing presentation here? Nobody sleeps during my show. Nobody."
I'm so rude.
As he casts Healing Word at Katla.
So I'm I've
Alive.
healed 2 steps. So now I am alive but hurting. Okay.
Yeah.
And now, okay. I still have my action, so I will target. And I have my. I'm going to use a switch to my short bow. And I'm going to target, I guess this is skeleton 7. And shoot at him.
Okay.
Which should be a hit. I'll do my damage, which does nothing.
Yeah, we're just on the wrong side of every roll today.
And then I turn back to Katla and say, "See, aren't you glad I woke you up for the grand finale?" As he wanders past her.
Groan.
And
All right.
that will be my turn.
Oh, Katla, you can shoot something. You can throw something at something.
A firebolt.
Is it my turn? Or
Yeah, it's Katla.
Okay.
Katla is not a cat.
Katla, well, what can I do while well, I don't know. What even can we do? Because these guys are too far away to fight anymore, right?
Well, do you have any ranged spells?
Wait a second here. My map's going all over the place. Do I have any ranged spells? Let's see. I have.
Second, first level spells.
Well, I got Firebolt that's 120.
Use that,
Yeah.
Okay.
And
and then you can move back towards me after you cast it.
Okay. Can I hit the skeleton number 2 up on the archway?
Whatever one you can see.
I suggest skeleton 1 because that's the one that's most damaged.
I didn't even see skeleton 1. I only see skeleton 2. Where the other skeletons go?
You may be out of sight of the other skeletons.
2 is the only one I can see.
Yeah.
So then you should
I know, now I
target
lost
the
the
one
whole
that you
map
could
here.
see.
Yeah. So I guess I'll have to target skeleton 2. So what do I do? Left click on him. 30 feet. And cast Firebolt. So what do I do? I drag the dragon head over? Is that how I cast this?
No.
Raining up.
So there is the magnifying glass. You
Oh,
pop-
that's right, the magnifying glass. Okay. Someday I'll remember that. Okay, magnifying glass.
Yep. And then you'll see the ranged +4.
What? What? No, I'm.
Okay, range +4. I drag that over. Okay.
Oh,
so
no.
I am wounded, so
Yeah.
automatic
You're
miss.
so hurt that as you summon the arcane energy to throw your firebolt, it just kind of sputters and sparks.
I know that my
useless. I am
acting
useless
is
this
jaw
session.
dropping, Katla. You should, though, focus on the skeletons.
I should have. I could have thrown it at you, Pesci. Oh well.
Yes,
Sorry,
I'll include you
guys.
in my next one-man production for special effects.
Oh, thanks. Okay, I'm done then, I guess.
DM,
Right?
I also was wondering if the skeletons did anything with the illusion I left behind.
Oh wait, I can still move, right?
Yeah, some of the skeletons that didn't act were soaked up with the illusion. And yes, you can still move.
I'm gonna move back here and run away, run away, run away. As I hobble on my wounded leg, trying to get out of range of the skeletons. To live again to fight another day.
Whose turn is it now? Skeleton?
Skeleton 2, Skeleton 4, and Skeleton 7 now have to figure out what's going on.
He shoots you with his short bow, dealing heavy damage. You have an arrow sticking out of your arm.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh no.
Hate it when that happens.
It's happened before.
Actually, for you, it probably has happened before.
It's my turn?
No, it's Skeleton 4, Skeleton 7, and then it's got to go all the way around.
I just don't want to die like Saint Sebastian.
Probably a bad idea. Uh-oh.
One death save. Fail.
It's my turn now?
It is your turn now, yep.
Okay. So, do I disengage and retreat?
You don't have to disengage, but you do have to retreat. Like, you can retreat.
Okay, I just move myself, right? I don't need
Yep.
to. How far can I, far should I?
All the way to the edge of the map, like, off the map.
Like that? Right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And turn?
In turn, yep, because I'm going to have to get penalty and... Mm-hmm. Yay. Okay. Find the target. What it sounds like to me is I should just keep retreating and dragging. Well, I could do. Can I throw another javelin before I drag Elodie out, or do I have to do that all?
I think you should just.
Do you have 2 javelins?
That's. I don't think that I do actually. As I think about it, quite annoying. Probably not. Ammo 0. Okay, no problem. I'm getting out of here. Right, so I'm gonna just go out, taking Elodie with me.
All right. So,
What?
as you guys exit the cave, you are no longer in combat. Gorakul is still captured, but you guys are outside the cave now and are at least going to get a short rest. So, you have a moment to discuss what it is that you're going to do.
Oh. Well, we're gonna have to go back in there and find Dorkmol.
Do I know anything about how perceptive skeletons are? Like, is it Is it possible for someone to sneak by them? Or do
You
they
can
have
roll a religion check to see what you know about skeletons.
Sure. Hopefully this will actually be useful. Oh, wow, that was useful.
You know that skeletons are mindless undead that like don't really know too much. The fact that these even had any tactics at all is a credit to their Viking, roots.
Okay. Do I know if do I know what attracts their attention? Light, sound, motion, heat?
The presence of the warmth of life.
Okay.
Can we freeze us? Can we lower our temperatures? Can we turn this into something that looks feels not like warm and lively?
Some kind of frost shield that we can use to get around.
Well, if we had Scout, if Scout was here, he's not technically alive, is he? He's a
robot.
construct.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Shoot, he would
Hey,
be
where's-
like perfect
where's
to
that
go
jerk?
through here.
Where's that jerk? He abandoned us just when we need him.
I'm sure
he
he's
could
scouting
sneak in
around.
there and save Gorkul.
He might be around in just a little bit.
So I didn't realize that I actually had dark vision. So I don't actually need a torch, but that only helps with one part of heat for the skeletons. We still need to be able to find him. Trying to see, does prestidigitation help me here at all? I don't think it will.
Not particularly.
I mean, it can do certain things, like it can like change minor appearances and stuff, but I don't think anything that would help against skeletons.
Is there any that will help me?
Could we lure them out and then take care of them out in the wider space? That might give us more advantage.
That is certainly possible.
Well, everyone should take a short rest to recover. And let's see what else I'm trying to think of anything else I can potentially help with.
Well, so Elodie Marrow's, I don't know if you can.
Don't we need to bring her back, Elodie?
I mean, she should be able to.
Yes.
Since she saved her death throw, she should be able to use her die and recover some HP. So I don't.
She saved twice. We can roll again quick. There. Yep. She's just unconscious. So sometime during the short rest, she comes conscious again.
Yeah. Okay. DM, can my character think of anything in his excellent repertoire of acting experiences to attract the attention of skeletons?
Yeah, so with your religion check, you know that if you send in one person, they will focus on that one person, and you can like run ahead and distract them or whatever.
Well, I mean, it sounds like it would be a good strategy if we decided to do something when Scout is back with us. Maybe we can send in one person with Scout, where Scout can go in alone and see if they can pull out Oracle. I mean, these are all possibilities.
Does that mean like it's almost 3:00? We should pause it and wait until Scout.
Well, we do have another half an hour if you guys want to keep going.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand how that works with Scout.
Well, right.
need-
If you guys want to wait for Scout, then obviously we would just pause early. But
Can we at least say that Gorakul has succeeded in its death saves?
well, we're gonna roll through it real quick.
I'm curious to
does
see
my-
if without any heat sources with me, if it's possible for me to maybe like to sneak in a little bit and then come back out to see
It
if
is
like
certainly
I can.
possible. Yep.
So I have a high level of stealth. Is that helpful at all?
And also, it was sort of
It
like a
could
nervous.
Do you
Oh, I
have,
understand being nervous about whether or not you succeed or fail at death saves.
So, Lucy, do you have any issues seeing in the dark? Do you have dark vision? Lucy, did you say if you had dark vision or not?
I don't think I do. It would be listed, right, in my.
It would be on your main page under senses in the middle of the main tab of your character sheet.
Okay.
Let me also check.
Senses. I have dark vision.
Okay.
14 points.
Okay. So you do have dark vision along with me. If they're attracted to heat, I could maybe. Okay.
I think we're at a point where we might want to wait for Scout, and let's see if Scout comes back, and then we can use his skills. Because I assume our main strategy right now our main concern right now is to come up with some way of recovering Gorakul if we can. And I think Scout's gonna have the best prospects of doing that. And since I've already killed Elodie once today, I should let her do that tomorrow or next week.
Yeah.
So that would be nice.
I would be interested in quickly seeing if I could potentially scout a little bit in there, and
Your
maybe
call.
see if I could distract them by setting up maybe like a candle and using prestidigitation to light it at a distance and see if they are attracted by that. Basically, just probe to see what I can and cannot do, safe as I feel comfortable with.
I will defer to your wisdom.
I'm asking the DM if that's something he thinks that would be useful or not.
Well, I mean, you can try it, so you can roll your stealth check.
All right.
All right,
That was a
and
terrible
now
roll.
I need to check their perception.
I'm not carrying any light sources or heat sources with me, if that helps. I'm just using my dark
You
vision.
easily sneak past them.
Can I see?
And what you see is Gorakul is laid out flat on a rock, unconscious. The crystal that he had is laid on his bare chest, and there are 3 Draugr standing over him, just holding their hands out, and the crystal is glowing. And then you see a bunch more Draugr bring out the other half of the geode, and they're holding it over him. They're trying to turn him into one of them.
Okay.
Oh,
So the crystal had something to do with it. Cool. Can I use a minor illusion to distract them and have them move away from him? And did we short rest?
Yes.
So I should have my first level spell slots back.
I'm gonna go get. I'll be right back. So what are we doing?
Well, right now
We're waiting. Just
we're seeing if Pesci can sneak in, discover, and potentially extract our friend
Yes.
Gorkle before he
I am
becomes.
enacting my greatest role yet. That as a mummy.
So the illusion is that of a mummy?
No, I am. That's how I described what I am planning on doing to the party. My illusion would be something. I need it to be something lively. Unfortunately, minor illusion doesn't really give me much, but it needs to be okay. So I can create a sound, which will probably be the best option here. So I'll create in a different direction from where I came in. I'm going to create a sound of motion, like people moving around, or commotion, like a town square or something, or laughter, maybe. I don't know, but something to try to draw their some sort of noise to draw their attention away from this current location.
I like the idea of the town square. Like,
Okay, let's go with that.
You're in the cave, and suddenly there's the noise of an entire town square coming from over.
Could really confuse them.
Like,
Yeah.
did a town suddenly appear over there? Yes. Okay, so 1 second.
But the other question I had was, we did short rest really quick before I went down, so I wanted to make sure I had my spells, my first level spell
Yes,
slots
everybody
back.
short rested.
Okay. I will uncheck my spell slots.
All right. Investigation against your spell save DC, which is a what?
My spell save DC should be. Let me look. Should be. Where is it? Maybe it's main. I don't see it anywhere on my sheet.
Well, it doesn't matter. They fail.
Okay.
So they go and investigate this town that has appeared.
Excellent. Okay. Garrickle is
The
not.
three holding the geode are still holding the geode, though.
Oh, great.
Like, they got, they're busy.
So I'm assuming sleep is not going to work here because they're undead, and it says specifically undead don't work. Was there any sort of communication or anything between these skeletons before they moved off, or did they just move off?
No, they just shuffled off to go find out why all these people were making noise.
Okay. So then I'm going to let that fade. I want to try to draw the attention of these 3 remaining skeletons elsewhere. So maybe what I should do is create another minor illusion of a skeleton of Garkul looking undead just above Garkul, so that the illusion isn't being isn't being hit by him. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So I let the one minor illusion fade, and I bring up another minor illusion just above Garcool of him looking kind of undead to see if that has the skeletons stop their whatever nonsense.
1 second. Nah, they ain't fooled.
Okay. Then
You're fast enough, aren't you?
I'm not strong. I can't pull you out of there. Are you awake or no?
I'm
No.
unconscious.
Yeah.
I can healing word you. And then maybe distract them long enough for you to get away.
That would be nice.
Okay. Sure, let's go for this. Let's go for broke. I'm going to cast healing word on Garcool.
Ooh. Ooh. Should be fun.
Yes. And just so that
And that is not Bardic Inspiration. That is a first level spell slot.
Did I shoot someone?
I'm going to use. Okay, I'm not sure how I can select you, Garcool, in this. Maybe I can do that.
Don't worry about it. It's
And I will use healing word.
Yep. So Gorakul,
And
you awaken, and you can feel Pesci's magic floating over you. The skeletons didn't notice, but now you're awake.
So
And
as
go-
my main action, I'm going to use it instead of an action. I'm going to use my bonus action of Bardic Inspiration, because healing word is a bonus action.
Okay.
To also use Bardic Inspiration on Garcool.
All right.
So Gorakul, sort of awake and seeing all these skeletons, slowly and quickly runs the hell out of there. He's going to just get out of the dodge and just run.
Gorakul wakes up and uses his thunderclap to blast the skeletons and then runs out of there.
Yep. And he's just like, oh no! And he's just like, and you just sort of see him just sort of like, and he's just, he also has the crystal just sort of clutched to him.
Oh no.
Sure.
You have to roll a dexterity check.
Okay. Good thing I
You have
have.
my Bardic Inspiration.
Good thing I have a Barded Inspiration.
Yes, the Bard is useful.
How?
Maybe.
Now roll a d6.
It's impossible to see it.
All right. So you drop the crystal as you run.
Yes, and he said, and he said, like, after he runs out of the game, he realized he's dropped the crystal and said, of like, well, there was always another one. And he just, finally, he just sort of falls on the ground, sort of exhausted.
When he's outside the tunnel.
Yep.
Okay.
So now you guys are
Um,
all outside the tunnel.
Pesci takes a bow after he gets out and notices that no one is looking at him and everyone's paying attention to Garcool.
Yeah. That was not the word. And he's just sort of muffled as as his face is face first into the dirt. He looks very stupid. Not gonna lie.
Pesci's still bowing. And he clears his throat, expecting some applause.
Gazoon charge, and he just sort of muffles. So, anything else, DM?
Well, this is your guys' opportunity to discuss what it is you're going to do.
So, Garrickle, what are they doing back there?
They don't see much, but I know they have have the other half of the star. So that's a good thing. We just need to plan out how to take them all out without being. I need a rest.
Okay, well, it sounds like
As Garrickle is resting, Pesci will regale the tale of his daring performance and what the skeletons were doing with the other half of the crystal in a performance, which I don't really care about.
Oh,
So he relays all the information in a performance.
Sounds good. Okay, now
Do you roll that then?
action.
Okay, sure, I can
Kala
roll it.
wonders what why
It's mediocre, you know.
What was that? Perception?
No, it was just the character. He's kind of a terrible Shakespearean actor or whatever. So of course everything has to be a performance. So instead of just straight up telling you everything, he does it part of a play. So now you guys know all the information that Pesci saw.
Very cool.
Mm.
So now what do we do?
But do we really want the other half of that crystal? It seems like it's going to be more trouble than it's worth to go after.
Well,
What's our actual
Lifts his head.
objective?
Gorakul says, "Are you kidding me? We needed that. We need that. It's the part of the star."
But what does it do? Can some have some insight as to why we want the other half of that, other than just scientific curiosity?
Well, if the powers of evil are trying to take it, that would make me worry.
I guess.
Yeah, so
Are those skeletons evil? I guess.
Well,
did this asteroid come to Earth to take it, or come to whatever this land is called to take it over? That's what we're worried about?
Don't be stupid. That's not the goal of the stars.
what is the goal of the stars?
What is the goal of the stars?
They are meant to watch over in the sky. They are guardians.
I think we need to
I
get
don't
them.
care about the stars. What about the slime guys and the skeletons?
Right, you gotta watch versus playing slime guys and freaking Viking. I want to kill these things before they get into my community here. I'm not happy about this.
Because Vikings traditionally like to take over new worlds.
Well, they are certainly exploiting the power of the star, if that's the case. So we need to take that from them. And he just sort of mumbles other things like sort of the crystal formations and other sort of stuff, and he just sort of flops down and takes a long rest.
Yeah, I think one way or the other, we're going to need a long rest. The question's going to be...
Can we roll for insight? I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I feel like I'd like to know more about what we're going after.
Well,
DM, with the knowledge that I brought back in my observations that I shared, can we take a group check to see if we could figure out if we can draw any conclusions off of that information?
Well, both Katla and Gorakul have like and Elodie have like 3 different perspectives on this. Elodie has elven prophecies, Katla has dragonborn arcane like writings, and Gorakul has astronomical like charts and everything, astrological charts and everything. So at the end of the day, you guys can all do separate researches to find out if any of it has anything to do with the undead.
I mean, Goraktul already did research later in the night, so he certainly has learned some things, but he's currently asleep.
Hmm.
Hmm.
DM, is that something I'm just supposed to make up, or do we do I have to roll and then you tell me what I find out? How does that
I'm
work?
sorry, that's Arcana. And for Elodie, it's Arcana as well. And Gorakul already did his investigation.
So we would roll
Um,
Arcana and find out something.
What's Arcana?
Arcana is just arcane knowledge.
I have
and
no.
did my previous religion check at all assist with this, since I was trying to figure out what the undead were doing here?
I picked a terrible character.
You picked a terrible character, absolutely.
I have no religion.
You know, religion, well, that may not be you, but that's okay.
I'm sorry, can your what check help?
The religion check I had earlier.
Yeah.
dealing with the
You could
undead.
you can absolutely tell them, that part of it, and so I will give everybody advantage on this roll.
Okay, cool. So with my knowledge that I transferred to you with my previous religion check about the undead here, you have a little bit more of a clue on what you should be focusing on for your arcane knowledge checks.
Okay. How do we do an arcane? Oh, so for Arcana skill?
And don't forget to do that with Elodie, Dad.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right,
My turn.
Melody. Melody needs to do a Arcana.
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 Tienes que saber.
Yeah.
Or religion.
Or religion?
So she's +3, so that's good. Zara, if we're looking for skills, and probably doesn't have anything there. -1. He's not very smart.
Yeah, I don't have it here.
He's got nothing. Okay.
You could have done a religion check with Zarash.
He's -1 on religion too. He's just not smart all around. He's just a big dumb.
Am I supposed to be rolling something? Because I tried to roll something, but nothing came up.
You need to drag it to the window.
Well, I did, and it just like the dice rolled, but it didn't come up on the chat screen. Am I just supposed to be? I got Arcana skill, and then where it says +4, that's what I'm supposed to drag over, right?
Correct.
And I dragged it over, and there it
There
says
you go.
15. Oh, there we go. Oh, good. Waited till I got a good one to show up.
I got a 21 as Elodie.
Cool.
So what does that
Geez,
mean?
well, we ought to be able to get some knowledge on this guy with all those high rolls.
I don't know.
So now what do you do?
DM?
Do we lose it?
All right,
Yeah.
so doing some further research, it appears as though it says that the star is going to usher in a new age. And as you research some of the ages of, man, you find out that there is a doomsday prophecy of an age of the undead. And so now you guys think that perhaps, this is related.
Oh no. Well, how can we stop the age of the undead from starting?
You might be able to like reclaim the star and kill all the undead that have already been created and like contain it.
Huh.
And of and and of course, relating to a different game, it may or may not relate to the fact that there is a certain vampire lord.
Okay, well, it doesn't sound like that. Would you like to explain this to us here, Goracle? Because
No, this is out of character.
okay, well then, okay.
Yeah.
So
So what is the best way of killing these undead Vikings?
hiring a bunch of people with more hit points than us and more capacity.
Can we do some
bludgeoning
research?
bludgeoning damage. Bludgeoning damage was what they were vulnerable to.
We're gonna bludgeon the hell out of them.
And I mean, we are on the good side of those so orcs.
So the thing is that I did pretty well with my bludgeoning until like they bludgeoned me. So maybe what we need is people to block for me, to keep me from taking any damage while I can bludgeon all these guys to death.
Works for me.
Or you guys can all just pick up sticks and then have clubs, and then you all deal bludgeoning damage.
And we could just do a melee sort of thing. We could all just run in there and
well, there's a lot of them is the issue. So I unfortunately do not have any area effect spells that'll be really effective against these guys because my spells are more geared towards other things and support. So I don't know if fire seemed also effective. Maybe not as effective as bludgeoning, but maybe if we had some area of effect fire spells or other spells that might assist as well.
We need you to heal us. So
I'm not a healer.
You just have that healing word thing.
And also he has Thunder Wave. It's a more effective than Thunderclap.
Oh, I also have Thunder Wave. Actually.
And Bruce Springsteen does.
He has Thunder Road, but that's a whole different thing.
Sorry.
So,
but his character.
So we're not doing this today, right? This is
no, I don't think so. But I think we're going to discuss.
Everyone goes to rest for long run, and is going to sort of like we're going to pull out there.
Okay, so it sounds like
first we're gonna figure out what the battle plan is. Like I said, if you guys are grabbing bludgeoning weapons or what's happening.
So I mean, I think we should all have bludgeoning weapons just in case. My character is not a very frontline character, but I can use a club just in case they get too close to me. I think that they seem to be very easily distracted. So if maybe we can distract them and kind of take them out quietly, might be useful.
Maybe you can distract them, and when they're turned the other day, we can all run up behind them and smash them in the heads.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the benefit of area of effect spells is that you can hit multiple creatures at once. And if two of you are using area effect, then we may be able to take out a significantly sized batch with just an action or two.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, is the thunder wave a good action? Because two of us have thunder wave, right?
Yeah, but we have to bunch them all up in such a way that it would be useful.
Like a bowling alley.
Yeah, because it's a cone. Is that how it works? It's a 15-foot cube originating from the player. Make a Constitution save. Ooh. Are skeletons good against Constitution saves?
They are usually immune to anything that would require a Constitution save.
Okay. So that means that it would end up
It's got
taking
a plus
half damage.
2 to Constitution, if I remember right.
Also, does anybody have a good nature skill? Because although anybody can just have a club and add that to their character sheet by picking up a stick, if you find the right ones, you can get quarterstaves, which are better.
Mom?
I think
Well,
I
I
have
have
a
a
good.
quarterstaff.
So am I on? I think I have a good danger skill. Where is it?
Pesci does not assist.
Skills. Next one down. Skills.
Pesci tries to tell you a story about how to find the best quarterstaves, but again, of course, it just rambles on into a play.
Yes,
Nature?
I talk about how Tom Bombadil, this character named Tom Bombadil, always having the right quarterstaff on hand.
So you're looking for nature, right?
Yes.
Nature?
Yes.
Yeah, nature.
Yeah. So she's
So I have a
plus 2
plus
nature.
2, which isn't that great, but
That's better than us.
Yep, go
Better than
ahead.
me.
so
Roll.
I'll roll.
Yep. No, not that.
Sorry.
No, next.
No.
Next.
Right. Right.
Go on where the number is. There you go. There you go.
I need a lot of coaching.
That's all right. Got it done. Teamwork makes the dream work. And so Lucy, as an experienced walker, you know exactly how to find the best staves because they make the best walking sticks. And so you hand out quarter staves for anybody who wants an upgrade from the regular club. And Zeresh, I recommend you take a quarter staff.
Absolutely, I will take a quarterstaff. How do I do that?
I will go ahead and add it to your sheet for you.
Sure, thank you.
I'll take
I
a
will
quarter
also
staff
take
as
one.
well.
I mean, I'll take a half staff, 2 quarterstaffs. I'll pull them together. Double damage, double the fun.
All right, so now armed with quarter staves, a long rest, and somewhat of a plan, you guys intend to enter the cave tomorrow. Is there anything else that anybody needs to go over quickly?
No, just we hope to have Scout back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more damage taking creature.
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is just his week that he's not able to be in attendance.
Well, we really want to skip last week, so it's all good. Yeah, I think we are set for the day.
Excellent, excellent. All right, well, I will get quarter staves added for everybody, and I want to thank everybody for playing. I want to thank anyone who's watching, and as always, everyone, good gaming.
Good gaming. Thanks.